It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Auburn Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got a wide-open receiver. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around, and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
You know what they need. You know what they want. And you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Simmons. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Howard. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the tight end makes the catch. He just tries to do a little too much after it. He makes one guy miss, and at that point starts running backwards and ultimately ends up losing yards.
Wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Beebe. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to pass, it's Croman Hope. Bought a little time, lets it go. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got it. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. That'll be a first down.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Fires to the big fella. There he goes.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Motion from the wideout. To the air on second down. Moving out of the pocket. Grabbed in the middle. It's Glover. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Mississippi State going up tempo. Got it behind the line. It's Fleming. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass. It's Croman Hope. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And after the three-spot guys, we're all tied up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the big fella. And the Tigers will move the sticks with the first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Scrambling away. Just a short pass to the tight end. Hard-hitting tackle. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Looking to throw again. Moves around to clear up the vision. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. You've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Auburn trying to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Auburn! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that Pac-12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Nebraska was able to come away with the win, as they have so many times there in Lincoln, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. fun one in the Pac-12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for pole position.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Got his man quickly. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. The Bulldogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. They'll move the wide receiver. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. A little over half a minute to play before halftime as they take over 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Tigers will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Finds his man. It's Williams. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just could bounce any which way whatsoever. An offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Wants to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
This time it's complete. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to a 27.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Evans. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Mississippi State right back to the line. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And that one will give them the lead. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Looking for block. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quickly to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Thompson. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. To the air on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Wants to throw again. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Howard. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Howard. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting him, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Here they come on fourth and short from the 50. Off the play fake. Fires left. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Auburn lines up quickly.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. They'll run the screen. Turning it on. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's caught downfield. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, the offense able to pick up some extra yards after that curl throw there, and because the QB got it to his guy early, he was able to turn around, make a guy miss, and go pick up some yak.
Now with a first and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. He'll set up to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Next, going for the goal line. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Trying to barrel in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's why the coach decides to go for it on 4th and goal that close to the goal line. He knows he's got a quarterback, David, that's going to make the right read and the right decision when it matters most.
It's so nice to have that guy that you know is going to stay calm no matter the down. 4th down right there. Obviously trailing, needed a big play. He came through with it, and now do you put 1 on the board, tie this game, or do you go for 2?
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking for a man, it's Croman Hope. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what?
Oh, he's got some space. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Mississippi State going up-tempo. From the gun, running back gets to give. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
They run it, they get the 1st down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Quick release by the QB. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Slithers into space. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Looking to the big tight end. He caught it. And he won't be able to get it as the defense gets him down at the 1.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And now this offense on 1st and goal has a chance to touchdown Bulldogs. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Thompson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long They'll run play action. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. Turns on the Jets. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Going to look downfield again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Deep shot for the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Well, this defense has had the QB's number all game long. One of the reasons why is because this cornerback, when he's on an island, he's winning the 50-50 balls, and he's not letting anything get thrown over his head downfield. Great job in coverage, disguising what he's doing and knocking balls away.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Breaks into the open. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Grab behind the line. It's Fleming. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw. It's Coleman Hope. Quickly complete. At the 35, he's got room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Guys, this one's going to go down as a nice win against a ranked opponent, and we didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching this game that they are indeed the superior team. Offensively, defensively, running, throwing, whatever it is they wanted to get accomplished today in all 3 phases, David, they were better.
Yeah, and listen, at this...
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And the third down pass is incomplete.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. It's picked off. That's number 10. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Great place to start for this offense. To the air, it's Coleman Hope. Lost one deep down the right side. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout punch.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things for...